Hey guys, it's Destiny, and today I want to talk about Ellen, as she will be our very first limited character in Zenless Zone Zero, as well as Zhu Yuan, who will be the second banner of version 1.0. Before we get into today's video though, let me know one video game you guys would recommend for others to try. For today's recommendation, I have to go with Sonic Rush. I love just being able to play as Blaze. It was just super cool and definitely part of my childhood, so I definitely have to go with that recommendation. Lastly, if you guys enjoy videos like these, do make sure to subscribe to win your first 50/50 in Zenless Zone Zero, and also hit the like button to support the video. Now, let's get straight into it. To begin, let's go over Ellen. Ellen is an ice attack character who is part of the Victoria housekeeping group, and she specializes in using her dash attacks in order to gain flash freeze stacks to turn her physical basic attacks into ice basic attacks. Ellen can hold up to 6 flash freeze stacks at a time, so all you'll need to do is use her charged dash attack twice and you'll be able to get maximum stacks. A nice perk that Ellen has is that when she launches her charge scissor attack from her dash or consumes a flash freeze stack for her ice basic attacks, she will have increased crit damage. Ellen having self-buffing crit damage will be very useful when it comes to the ease of building her, as you can try to hone in on getting her a very high crit rate ratio so that she'll be able to hit critical hits more often. As for her playstyle, Ellen has a fast-paced playstyle, especially with her dashes, since when you hold or double tap her dash button, she'll enter the roaming state, and this will allow you to run very quickly across the map around enemies. This is just great for being able to position yourself, as you'll be able to move quickly and take advantage of her charged dash attack. As for Ellen's ultimate, her ultimate will just deal massive amounts of ice damage to enemies, and when it comes to just Ellen in general, she's a very powerful ice damage dealer who will be able to provide fast-paced combat and will benefit from having a high uptime on her flash freeze stacks to take advantage of her basic attacks always dealing ice damage. For Ellen's additional benefits, if you pair her with a character of the same faction or element, then she will be able to increase her ice damage whenever she herself deals ice damage for a set period of time. Essentially, whenever you deal ice damage with Ellen, she will be buffing her ice damage even further. When it comes to what characters have the same faction or element as Ellen, the Victoria housekeeping group consists of Rina, Lycaon, and Corin. And for the ice elements, you have Sokaku and Lycaon. For one of Ellen's strongest teams on launch, you can consider the ice team consisting of Ellen herself, Lycaon, and Sokaku. And Lycaon is amazing at stunning enemies, which is a very valuable mechanic to take advantage of, as enemies will become immobilized and you'll be able to deal more damage to them. Sokaku provides valuable buffs as a supportive character, and she can assist with the ice anomaly buildup onto an enemy with her attacks. As for Ellen, she of course will be the main damage dealer of this team comp, who is able to deal massive amounts of damage onto enemies, especially with the additional buffs, and then of course the team stunning whatever she is fighting. The ice attribute anomaly will freeze enemies, which will prevent enemies from taking action, as well as apply shatter at the end of the effect, and this deals nice ice damage. The secondary effect of ice attribute anomaly is frostbite. This will allow the crit damage taken by the enemy to be increased. Ice anomaly triggering will be beneficial for Ellen to deal even more damage onto enemies, and if you do decide to add another elemental character to the team, they can assist with the anomaly buildup of their own element to trigger disorder. Disorder is when 2 attribute anomalies of different attributes occur, and this will definitely deal a bunch of damage onto an enemy. For example, if you decide to slap Grace onto an Ellen team so that you are able to trigger electric attribute anomaly often, this can be really nice, since now you'll be able to have the ice attribute anomaly and electric, and when both of them happen, then disorder will occur, and that just deals a bunch of damage. Overall though, Ellen will be a very powerful ice damage dealer to start off your account, but now let's discuss Zhu Yuan. Zhu Yuan will be an ether attack type character and is part of the NEPS faction. He is the only other ether elements character for the time being, alongside Nicole. Zhu Yuan has ranged attacks as well as some melee attacks with her skill kit, a bunch of mobility, and has a primary focus on her shot shells. She will be able to deal massive ether damage with her shot shell stacks being consumed. Zhu Yuan has a mixture of physical and ether attacks with her basic attacks, and she has an assault mode and a suppressive mode with her basic attacks as well. Assault mode will allow her to gain shot shells, while suppressive mode will consume the shot shells. In suppressive mode, she will consume a stack of shot shell if available upon firing her attacks, and when consumed, she will deal massive ether damage. Her dash attack can also consume a stack to deal massive ether damage as well. As for ways to get more shotshell stacks outside of her basic attack, she will gain them from her EX special attack, which is essentially your enhanced skill, her chain attacks, assist follow-up attacks, her ultimate, and so on. She'll have quite a few ways to get her shotshell stacks, and a major benefit that Zhu Yuan has is that whenever she is in her suppression mode and she consumes shotshell stacks, she will deal additional damage, and the damage will actually increase even further when she is attacking stunned enemies. As for additional benefits though, when she's paired with the same attribute or faction, her crit rate will increase after using an EX special attack, ultimate, or chain attack, which will be very useful for having higher crit rate and dealing more critical hits. When it comes to having someone of the same faction or attribute though, Zhu Yuan only has one option right now, which is Nicole, who is an ether support and also a free-to-play character. Zhu Yuan's faction has been teased recently though in the pre-release livestream, but on release, she will be the only one of her faction. And as I said, the good thing is though that Nicole is free and is a nice supportive character. One team idea you actually can do, which is a completely free-to-play team, is Ambi will be your stun character, who is a matching faction with Nicole. Nicole as of course Zhu Yuan's support to fill in the ether attribute condition, and Zhu Yuan as your main damage dealer. This will be a very nice option for all free-to-play players to be able to use, and overall Zhu Yuan will provide a fast-paced combat style as well, with more ranged attacks involved, and has a pretty nice free-to-play team you can honestly use right off the bat. So when it comes to the value of Ellen and Zhu Yuan, both of these characters will be great pickups, but I thought I'd go over some important aspects regarding their future potential. For attribute, future ice characters can release, which can potentially assist Ellen for sure. As for Zhu Yuan's case though, her faction isn't actually filled out at all yet. We did of course get to tease those characters which will be in her faction, but we don't actually know what they will do. So Zhu Yuan could potentially get very powerful synergies in the future that can heavily improve her future value. Since they will be characters part of her faction, I would more than likely assume at least one of them is going to have a pretty nice synergy with her. If you do end up getting Lycaon from the discounted standard banner though, I can see this improving the value to actually pick up Ellen, since you will be able to have one of her best partners who can help with stunning capabilities, and this ice team is very powerful. If I'm being honest, this ultimately just comes down to what playstyle you guys prefer the most between the two. Either way, both will be a strong pickup for your account. But I will say, if you guys do decide to skip Ellen, I would recommend waiting until near the end of version 1.0 to see the potential characters coming to version 1.1, as those characters might actually interest you more in comparison to the 1.0 lineup. You shouldn't feel forced to pull just because these new characters will be the first limited banners. If you aren't really interested in either, then I more than likely would just recommend saving for the next patch, since it would be better for you to actually play the characters you really like versus just picking up whatever you see on the banner currently. For me personally though, I really liked Ellen's playstyle from the previous betas, so I am honestly more interested in her, plus she is a shark maid and I just love her design. But do let me know in the comments down below, which one are you guys actually more interested in? Is it Ellen? Is it Zhu Yuan? Or are you more than likely going to skip? Neither of these two characters interest you. If you did enjoy this video though, do make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support the video, and stay tuned for my full Ellen guide once she is here, where I'll showcase her kit in full, team synergies, and much more. This could also potentially help you make a more firm decision. So I hope to see you all next time. Peace.